And as the world watches Ukraine, there are concerns about how the conflict with Russia could impact other delicate foreign relations. One country in the conversation, China. Our Joe Parrish spoke with Idaho Senator and foreign relations expert Jim Risch. Senator Jim Risch. Joe, what's that conversation looking like today?
Well, today it really remains a wait and watch situation, but it is something that the world community is concerned about. What will China do while there's so much attention on Ukraine? And with so much attention on Russia, there's questions on if China could get involved in the situation or use it as a distraction for some other action. I asked Senator Risch about China and how they play into the situation right now.
On the periphery of all of this is reports that China is flying military flights over Taiwan. Yeah. I know everyone's keeping a close eye on that. Is there anything you can comment on that?
Yeah, I've seen the same reports that you have. They're pretty general, and I can tell you that it's common knowledge that the Chinese have been doing incursions into Taiwanese airspace on a regular basis for some months now. I didn't really view this as something that was connected. Look, Taiwan is not Ukraine. It's an entirely different situation, and so we'll watch those and see what happens. But at this point in time, I don't think anyone should read anything into that.
Do you think China comes into the equation at all? I know some have suggested if the United States went to China and say we could box out Russia and we could maybe force sanctions on them that give them no choice but to stop. It could be an option. Other argues dealing with China in that way just isn't, pleasable.
Well, I don't think China would play ball. The Chinese are very selfish. They're going to look at this and say, look, this is a fight between the Russians and the Americans. We'll just stand here and watch. I don't see them doing it. People argue that they may use it as an excuse to, or an opportunity really, to invade Taiwan, but look, they were able to do Hong Kong without really having a full military invasion. I think they probably look at Taiwan the same way. That's certainly, at the end of the day, I mean, it'd be a bad thing to do, but not nearly as bad as if you come in and use firepower to kill a lot of people and take a country.
Some great insight there from Senator Risch, and really it's an evolving conversation. And Shira, I know that we've had a lot of insight and a lot of questions from our viewers at home, things that Senator Risch himself could touch on. So if you're looking to see more of our conversation, it's all available right now at ktvb.com. It is a quickly changing scenario, though, as the senator told me, and really between now and Monday, we'll see some really significant movements, and it'll be interesting how it shakes out.